We have a very special guest with us this morning, Suzy Amis Cameron. She's an Oklahoma girl and glad to be home. So if you'd like to come on up, Suzy has a new book out that she's going to introduce this morning.
Thank you. So yes, I am born and bred in Oklahoma, and I'm really, really happy to be back here. And I decided that when I was going out in the world to sell my book, that it was an absolute priority to come back to my hometown, because every time I come back here, I just have a sense of community and grounding and pride. I get to travel all over the world, and one of my favorite things is when people ask me where I'm from, and I get to say, I'm from Oklahoma. So I went on a journey. I'm just going to turn this a little bit. I went on a journey about 6.5 years ago, and my husband and I watched a documentary, Forks Over Knives. And it's all about how devastating animal agriculture, animal products can be on your health. And then I learned very quickly that plant-based eating is actually really healthy for your body. And after that, I learned about the environmental devastation that animal agriculture can actually cause on our environment, and how plant-based eating can actually help. So that's the premise of my book, and it's called OMD, One Meal a Day for the Planet. It's about changing one of your meals to a plant-based meal, just one, for your health and for the environment. So if you think about one person eating one plant-based meal a day for a year, you save 200,000 gallons of water and the carbon equivalent of driving from Los Angeles to New York. So you can actually make a huge difference. Animal agriculture is the second leading cause of greenhouse gases and climate change. More than all transportation combined, every car, every airplane, everything. So you can actually make more of a difference in the environment by what you're putting on your plate than what you're driving. Now, if you can drive a hybrid or an electric car, obviously you're going to be doing the double shift and making an impact twice as big, which is really cool. So the book, it gives you education about all the health benefits and the environmental benefits, and then it's a guide. It's a guide of how to change one meal a day, and something as simple as putting almond milk on your cereal instead of cow's milk, or having a bean and veggie burrito instead of a beef burrito, or putting tomato sauce on your pasta instead of meat sauce. Or you can get these new plant-based meat crumbles. You cannot tell the difference, and put those in your tomato sauce. So they're very simple, incremental changes that you can make. So it tells you how to do one meal a day, or 2 meals, or blow up your kitchen, like my husband and I did, and go overnight. It's got shopping lists and meal plans and recipes. And all of the recipes actually come from my family here in Oklahoma and my friends and my children. So they're easy recipes. They're familiar foods. We've got chili in here. We've got lasagna. We've got pizzas. We've got burrito bars and taco bars and all of those things that we actually really like to like to eat. And they're simple, and they're made by real people for other real people to eat, and they're nourishing and they're delicious, and they're good for you, and they're good for the planet. So my personal mission is making the world a better place for all of our children to grow up in. And I'm sure everyone in this room either has children, or is an auntie or an uncle, or has had a child that has profoundly affected their lives. And we have to leave the planet better than we found it, to make it better for all these young people to grow up on. So eating plant-based can help that more than anything else that we do. So thank you.